Hello. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Charmaine. If you're new here, if you're not, have bestie. I am so excited to have you here. Welcome to my In My 30s diaries, where I'm just chatting about anything and everything and getting excited for this next decade in my life and reflecting on my 20s. And hopefully it will help you wherever you are in your life, whether you're in your 30s or you're in your 20s trying to navigate this crazy life. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And might I say, darling, you're looking fresh. You're looking good. You know? Are you hydrating yourself? Are you loving life? How's 2025 treating you? Okay? Mm? Mm? Looking cute, man. So you know what? Grab your water. Grab your wine. Talking about water, guys. I need to drink water. Hold on. Wow. Also, my life is so pink right now. I don't know what it is. I feel like when I was younger, I was like, oh my God, I'm such a tomboy. I'm such a tomboy. And then once my frontal lobe developed, I was like, pink. Pink is everything. You know, when I was younger, I was like, oh, tomboy vibes. I don't wear pink. Pink is just like such a girly color and it's just a construct and I'm not going to wear pink. And then now everything in my life is pink. Like I'm obsessed with it. So, anyway, don't know why I'm telling you that. You feel me? Comment down below if you never were a pink girly and then something clicked and you're like, you know what, pink is the shit. What you talking about? Pink is the shit. Let me know. But anyway, moving on. Welcome to my In My 30s diary, episode 3. Today we're talking about overcoming the fear of being seen. Hehe. Hehe. Something that has been on my brain for a while and hoping that there's someone out there in the void who feels the same way and someone out there who can share their thoughts with me and we can heal together, you know? But I definitely feel like the fear of being seen has crippled me in so many different ways and I'm so tired of it. And I'm stepping in my power and I'm saying no thank you. I am no longer afraid of being seen and I don't care what people say. If people call me cringe, let me be cringe, okay? Actually, talking about this, there's a book from I don't want to, because I get people's names wrong all the time, but there's a book and a theory called the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I think that's her name. I always see her clips and videos on YouTube and like the shorts on YouTube and TikTok. And basically, it's like people will always think what they think, and people will always say what they want to say, and let them. Let people think what they think. If they want to do this, if they want to say that, let them. That helped me shift my mindset so much. And so I just want to talk about it. Just here I am. Like in my early 20s and mid 20s, I did not care what people thought of me. I did not give a flying what people thought about me. I was who I was, and sometimes that changed, and sometimes I was extremely dedicated to being a certain type of person, and then other times I was like, I'm the opposite of that, goodbye. But I didn't care essentially. And then as I kind of grew older, like my late 20s, and even now as I'm 30, there are moments where I have this fear of being perceived and this fear of being seen a certain way and this fear of like, what are people going to say about my evolution, about my change? And I definitely had to sit down with myself quite recently, actually. And in order for me to figure out why I was feeling this way, I had to think about the why. Why was I so afraid of being seen? Why am I so afraid of, trying to start something new on YouTube or social media and then being like, oh my gosh, people are going to think I'm cringe? And I realized that for me, I had this misbelief or bad belief that I was too old for things like that. That, I shouldn't be posting on TikTok. I shouldn't be posting on Instagram. I shouldn't be here on YouTube too much because this is the space for people in their 20s and there's no room for me. There's no space for me. And honestly, I had to tell myself, who do you think you are, babes? Who do you think you are? And really reflect on the fact that our society, like I mentioned on episode 1, our society and the way we grew up as millennials is that 30 was like this big age. It was sort of, you're no longer young anymore. And 30 is still young, you guys. 31, 32, 33, like it's still young. And it's crazy to me that we thought that it was so old and it was almost like the end of everything. Like we watch these shows and people were so scared of being 30 though. As I'm here in this age and at this time, I'm thinking to myself, I feel like I'm only getting started. Whether that means I'm a late bloomer or if this is what everyone else experiences once they reach 30, I don't know. But I feel like I'm only getting started. And my fear of being seen is pulling me back to my teenage years. And that's not okay, babes. That's not okay. And I definitely had to just sit down and reflect. And I had to encourage myself and I had to give myself a pep talk like, buck up, babes, whatever that means. But like, buck up, babes, stand up and be who you are. It doesn't matter if people think you're cringe, let them think you're cringe. It doesn't matter if someone you don't know or someone you do know is saying things, let them say things. Right? People talk, let them talk. And be who you are. Believe in the vision and the goals and the systems and the things that you've set up for you to achieve your dreams. Believe in that and do it because no one can stop you from being who you really want to be, and be that person fully and do the things that you want to do and achieve your goals and your dreams. You have a purpose, you have a reason for being here on this earth, and you're here to achieve it. But you're not going to achieve your purpose and your dreams and the reason for you being here on earth if you're listening to other people, if you're letting people you don't know or people you do know say things to you, say things about you. Let them, because you have a purpose to achieve. You have dreams to chase after. You have things that are so amazing waiting for you, and so do it. Doesn't matter how you're perceived. It doesn't matter how you're seen. I mean, if you're being an a-hole, then I get we need to think about it. But just yeah, but just don't be afraid to be seen. I went off on a tangent there and I lost myself. But basically, whether you're 28, 29, 30, 31, 35, 60, whatever, and you're on YouTube, you're watching this, or you're wanting to achieve something, it doesn't even have to be social media, but you have a goal and you know people are going to look at you. And because of this dream and goal, they're going to have to look at you and really look at you. And then they're all going to say something because people cannot keep their mouths closed. Shame. They're all going to say something. Let them say what they want to say and move on with your life. Do what you need to do to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams, because life is too short, honestly. And so I think that was one of the things that I really had to kind of talk to myself about is people are going to say things and let them. But also, besides people saying things, I feel like sometimes, not sometimes, most of the time, and dare I say all of the time, we have an inner critic, okay? And the inner critic is most of the time louder than the person you know, than the person you don't know. And so, what we need to do is we need to stop listening to our inner critic, because what's happening is that that inner critic is bullying your inner child, okay? Okay? I know that there's a lot of us out there who are on a journey to heal our inner child, and we cannot heal that inner child if we're listening to our inner critic. So, what we need to do is, as a grown ass woman, what we need to do as a grown person, and even as that inner child, we need to stand up to that inner critic and say, no, thank you. Your words here are not valuable. That is not what we're doing. And we need to just squash that. Okay, we need to stand up against it and squash it. And we need to face the fear and just do it. Because at the end of the day, that inner child is going to stand there smiling and happy and know that, wow, I did that. I'm here. I'm present. I'm chasing my dreams. It doesn't matter who sees me. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. I'm here. And your inner critic, it's going to cower, babes. Your inner critic is going to take a step back and say, damn, she did that. Okay? She is here. She is ready and she can do it. And so I think as much as we like to talk about other people, we also need to talk about the inner critic, and we need to make sure that we're tackling that head on. We need to make sure that we're talking to ourselves kindly. We need to make sure that we are so intentional with ourselves so that we can achieve what we're trying to achieve. We can chase after our dreams. We can chase after our goals. And it doesn't matter what our inner critic says. And it doesn't matter if our inner critic is busy telling us, oh, you're going to be seen like this, you're going to be seen like that. We are here to make sure that we are achieving our dreams, achieving our goals. So, again, In order to overcome the fear of being seen, you need to do two things, okay? People will talk, people will say things. Let them, okay? Go find Mel Robbins and listen to her. Let them, okay? Achieve your goals. Let people say what they want to say. Let people do what they want to do. As long as you're doing you. And don't listen to your inner critic. Don't listen to inner critic. Protect your inner child and squash that inner critic. Stand up to that inner critic firstly, and then squash it and let it go, babes. Because it has no room for where you're going to be, for what you're going to achieve. Because you have a great purpose, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know what you've been put here to do, but definitely chase after what you want and enjoy it. And enjoy it while you're at it. And thank you for being here. Anyway, my battery's about to die, so this feels like a very abrupt way to end life. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like the vibe, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.